Quinnipiac Women's Golf 2013-14 season recap. Highlights include 3rd at the Quinnipiac Classic in Cromwell, Connecticut, 4th at the St. John's Invitational in Eisenhower Park, New York, and 6th at Dartmouth Invitational in Hanover, New Hampshire. The roster includes Jennifer Ferlenza, who's a senior, Alexa Gentile, sophomore, Emily Cata, freshman, Taylor Lambro, sophomore, Angelica Muscatelli, junior, Emily Ribbons, freshman, Jessica Rotel, junior, and Nicole Scola, freshman, and Jen Whaley, sophomore. They're led by head coach John O'Connor, as he's in his 3rd season of head coach of the women's team. He used to coach the men's team for 3 years before Title IX issues forced Quinnipiac to drop the men's team and then add a women's team. He's the 2011 NEC Coach of the Year, and currently they're in their best statistical season since he's been coach. Coach O'Connor's thoughts of this year. He says that the team needs to improve mentally for the upcoming spring season. Quote, so much of golf is mental, and we will meet with our sports psychologist and mentally prepare to compete at the highest levels, unquote. And then on the freshman play, we had 2 freshmen that needed to become familiar with Division I golf and get accustomed to the longer courses and the competition level, and both of them did that. Scola and Ribbons did a great job of adding a new level of competition among the team. And regarding freshman phenom Nicole Scola, I expected Nicole to play as the number 1 or 2 player, but did not expect her to be as competitive and driven as she is. Nicole is the best player in the conference and should win Player of the Year this year in the MAC. For Nicole Scola, she's the MAC Women's Golfer of the Month for September and October. She's broken several records for the Bobcats, including single and double round record holders with a 70 and a 141. She already has the highest par 3, 4, and 5 scoring in program history, and also has the lowest 54-hole total score at the Yale Invitational this year. That's all. I'm here with Nicole Scola, freshman of the women's golf team. And how did it go today, Nicole?
Okay, it was up and down, but luckily I played overall pretty well and ended up shooting 79, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, and how did you feel the course was? Was it tough? Was it, I don't know.
It was in beautiful condition, but it's definitely a very difficult course. It plays really long, and it plays to long hitters, which you didn't get a lot of run today because of the wind, but overall it was in impeccable shape.
Okay. What did you expect coming in as a freshman playing for the women's golf team?
I didn't have very high expectations. I just kind of wanted to play my normal game and play the best I can. But I've been really happy with how it's been turning out and the scores that not only myself but my team have had because it's a great improvement from last year.
Yeah, and last year you were in high school, and how did that go?
Went really well. I won the Girls State Championship for the 4th year in a row, and I placed, I believe, 5th in the state for boys playing for the boys tees. So I was the first girl in Rhode Island to ever be first team All-State for men.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun.
So did the coach have high expectations for you coming in, or?
I think so, and it's good. He sets high expectations for everyone, but especially me. Just shooting low scores consistently is what he looks for.
Yeah, and I know you've broken a few records this year. How is that? How do you feel about doing that?
It's a little bit of pressure because people then expect you to always shoot low scores, but it's also cool because women's golf doesn't usually get a lot of recognition, and people in my classes and teachers start to talk about it, so it's kind of exciting.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me interview you.
No problem.
Beautiful.
I'm here with Jen Whaley from Farmington, Connecticut, of the women's golf team. How did you play today?
Could have been a lot better. My worst round so far of the season, which is unfortunate because this is actually my home course. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I knew the holes and I knew where to be. So when I wasn't there, I think I just kind of fell apart. Had a lot of putts. I think I had 37 putts, and the average was supposed to be around 32. Ooh. Yeah, so that was rough. But I hit 10 fairways, which is actually my goal. So.
Or how do you feel coming in? Are you gonna be better or worse?
I mean, mean, I
work
hope
on?
I'll be better. I think having the confidence in my driver will help, and then I just really need to work on my putting and my short game in general, which I've had to work on all season. It just fell apart for me today. And my mom will be here tomorrow, who's an assistant coach, and having her, I think it helps me just calm down, and she's always there to just tell me it's okay, you can do it, and so when I have bad holes, she can help.
How is having your parents or your mom as your coach? Do you enjoy that? Or?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's funny because a lot of the girls on the team think she's awesome, which she is. Don't get me wrong, but she's very tough and very strict. So it's fun having her, but she makes it work, which is good for the team.
I'm here with Emily Ribbons from the women's golf team. How did you play today, Emily?
I played okay. I had some really good shots, but then of course some holes that I'm not very proud of. But overall, I shot in the lower section of the tournament, so I'm happy.
So you're happy with how the day went?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
I'm just hoping to get better than I did today.
Yeah.
Hopefully shoot a solid score in the 70s and then just be able to finish up the season really well.
Yeah. And what about the conditions today? I mean, obviously it was a great day. Was it tough? Was the wind tough or anything like that?
No, I think it was some holes the wind kind of played a little part in, so you had to take that into consideration. But overall, it was a beautiful day for golf.
Okay.
A little cold, but it was fine.
Cold for you because you're from the Cayman Islands, which
Yeah.
is where?
It's just an island south of Cuba and west of Jamaica.
Okay. And how did you hear about Quinnipiac?
Well, I spent my senior year in a sports academy in Florida,
Okay.
and I got a phone call from Coach O'Connor, and he just asked me to come for an official visit.
Yeah.
Loved the school, so I
And,
decided to come.
Okay. What are you studying here?
I'm a communications major.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks.